What's up, everybody? Welcome to Big Daddy Leads. Welcome to another episode of Big Daddy Lessons. Today we're gonna talk about something very, very basic, or at least I thought was common knowledge, but apparently in the insurance space, it's not common knowledge, as we've been speaking to many insurance agents the past couple weeks to help them scale their business, help them get better quality leads. And a lot of them didn't even realize that, number one, that they're actually a business owner, and number two, that they need their own marketing department and they need to self-generate their own leads to get good quality people to talk to, right? Now, as insurance agents, a lot of you guys call yourself entrepreneurs. You're not necessarily an entrepreneur, and that's a rabbit hole that we can go under as well. But you are 100% a business owner, right? As an independent insurance broker for all of these companies, different insurance companies, right? You're helping clients get approved for insurance policies, but you have access to all these different insurance companies, and you've basically created your own business where you can broker between these companies to sell products to these clients. So you are running a business technically, and there are four main components to running a business. As an insurance agent, this is all you need to know. There are more intricate things that you could add to it, but right now, not needed for this video. So as an insurance broker running their insurance business, there's four components: sales, marketing, fulfillment, and operations. Sales, we all know what sales is: closing the deal, selling the policy, and then you getting a commission from the insurance company. That's how you bring cash flow into the business. We don't need to talk about that. Now, the beautiful thing about the insurance business and why it's a beautiful business model, so kudos to you if you are an insurance agent, you chose the right vehicle, is that there's no fulfillment. Not applicable. Why? Because the insurance companies take care of this. What happens after you sell a policy? You almost never talk to the client again unless you're doing an annual review, or God forbid they actually pass away and then you have to file a claim for the beneficiary, right? But what I used to do, I used to run a fitness business. My business partner, Nick, used to run a product business where he sold products. After we closed the client, we would actually have to take time and money to fulfill. So as a personal trainer, as a fitness coach, after closing a client, I would have to spend time, take them to the gym, do their nutrition plan, do their training plan, right? When it comes to insurance, there is no fulfillment. So we don't need to worry about that. Operations, that's just the internal processes between the four components in the business, making sure that everything runs smoothly. Nowadays, with AI and back-end automations, you really don't need to worry about that anymore. And if you're a very small business owner, or you have a small agency right now, meaning you don't have a lot of agents under you, you probably don't need to worry too much about that right now either. So what's the missing piece, and why is this in red? Marketing, lead generation. Why is our company called Big Daddy Leads? Why do we focus on leads and marketing and bringing people in? Because I would argue that is the most important thing from a top producer to someone who's not making any money at all. In any business, in any industry, except for the insurance industry for whatever reason, the business self-generates their own leads. It's called a marketing department, where you generate leads at high volume and high quality and you get more brand awareness. For some reason, in the insurance space, there's this culture of not self-generating your own leads and buying leads from third-party lead vendors where they significantly mark up the prices of the lead, so you can't even be profitable. You have no idea what the advertisement looks like for them to draw the client in. You have no idea what the funnel looks like. You have no idea what forms they have to fill out, what they're clicking on. How is that control over your business? How can you call yourself a business owner, let alone an entrepreneur, which you're not, by the way, because you didn't have to start anything from scratch. The people who started the insurance companies like American Home Life, Corebridge, I don't know, whatever, Foresters, those are the people, the founders of those companies, those are entrepreneurs. So you guys are business owners, okay? And as a business owner, you have to make sure that you take care of the sales, the marketing, the fulfillment, the operations. There's not really fulfillment in the insurance space. And then as you hire more people, you can start delegating and outsourcing it. But how can you hire more people if you're not making enough money? How can you make enough money if you're not having enough people in front of you that you can close? Which is why marketing is one of the most important things. Consistently getting in front of people who are high intent, good quality leads that actually want to look for insurance and want life insurance, that are actually gonna pick up the phone and not give you any objections, not be driving, not be at the grocery store, not at the fucking nail salon. So if you're interested in speaking to high quality leads, high intent, click the link below or leave a comment and we'll reach out to you.